I have been seriously craving Mexican pizza, and more specifically, I've really been wanting to try their new nacho cheese version, so I decided to make it keto. So what I did is I just threw my meat into the Instapot because it was frozen and I didn't feel like thawing it. I put all these seasonings on it because I couldn't find my taco seasoning, so I made my own. But there's definitely sugar-free taco seasonings out there. So I just seasoned the heck out of it. It's garlic, and then I put a little bit of hot water in and shook it around to kind of mix the juices. And then I just set it for 20 minutes on low pressure. I have these 0 carb tortillas, and I just sprayed them with a little bit of avocado oil and then threw them in the air fryer for about 5 minutes or so. And that was about perfect. And then once the meat was done, I just smashed it all up. It came out delish. And then with my toasted tortillas, I just put down a little bit of beans. Surprisingly, black beans are the lowest carb beans. There was only like 16 grams, but 8 grams of fiber, so 8 net carbs for half a cup, so I used a quarter of a cup. So, that's 4 carbs. But you can't have Mexican pizza without beans. And so I just took my little slotted spoon and got out some meat to put on top because I didn't want it to be all wet and juicy and weird. And just spreaded it once I got it done. Just spread it all over the top of the beans until it looked like that. And I added a little bit of El Pato, just like a couple tablespoons that I drizzled on it. It's like trying to make like a Mexican pizza sauce that they use. And so I just sprinkled that all around and then put on a little bit of taco sauce on top of that. And so the mixture of the two actually ended up tasting really close to the Mexican pizza sauce. And so all I did, because I'm doing the nacho one, is added a little bit of nacho cheese sauce on the inside. And then I just put a little bit of sprinkled cheese in there till it looked all pretty and cheesy. And then just put the lid on. And then on top of that, I put more of my sauce mixture that I concocted. Just a couple tablespoons. Goes a long way. And a little extra of the El Pato. El Pato is so good, by the way, if you've never tried it. Oh my goodness. And then I spreaded it around till it looked all nice and pretty so that it could be, even and everything. And then I sprinkled on some more cheese on top. Yum, yum, yum. And then a little bit of Rotel tomatoes because they have the, how there's like a little bit of tomato chunks on top. And tomatoes aren't too carb heavy. So I did that till it looked nice and spaced out and pretty. So this right here would just be a regular Mexican pizza. But what I did is I added the nacho cheese and the jalapenos so it could be like the new one. I just like sour cream, so I added some of that too. And it was so good, and it was so filling. I actually only ended up eating like half of it, so I saved the rest for breakfast.